Whoa there, Stalker. The boss promised me a new piece when we get the money. He's been saying that for a month now. You're still here?
He's taking off! Get him!
I see one! Get him!
Cover me!
Winchester, damn it!
on? Are you taking over the slag heap?
The ward asks the questions around here. The rest of you just smile and nod, or keep your mouths shut. About face, stalker!
It's gonna be hard time for the slag heap. The kingpins won't be ahead. Oh, hello. This place is up. See ya.
With customers like these? The folks from Wild... Come back whenever you want a drink or two.
What are you doing? What do you want?
I know all about your scheme. I want a piece of the action. Well, I'm telling everyone about these jobs of yours.
The locals are aware of my business, and you can't warn the whole zone. And since my buddies ain't calling back, I guess you foiled my... Well, consider receiving that. Run along now. You're awfully persistent, aren't you? There's nothing for us to discuss, I'm afraid. If you have any grievances, feel free to file a complaint or something. What are you doing? What do you want?
You promised payment for the job, but I don't see any coupons.
Payment? Ain't your life valuable enough? And since my buddies ain't calling back, I will consider receiving. What are you doing?
You didn't think I'd escape from your trap, did you?
A satisfied customer. And since my buddies ain't calling back, we'll consider receiving that. Run along now. What are you doing? We'll consider...
And how am I supposed to do business? You got some loot? Bring back some loot next time. Take your pick, Stop. You got some loot? Bring back some loot next time.
So, where was it? So,
What do you want?
What's going on in here?
The Colonel's cleaning up the place. It's about time you guys got brought to...
I'm looking for Diode. Is he here?
I figured you'd be taller. Head to the first floor. Diode's up there. I'll let him know.
It's gonna be hard time for the Slag.
Hey, what?
No stalkers allowed.
Sherlock 2?
If there's nobody...
Yeah.
Are you deaf or something?
I heard he once
Keep
got
out.
so drunk he couldn't even recognize his own face in the mirror.
What's in there?
Oh, wow.
Why all this
Well-
secrecy?
Here's to the legend.
I don't report to stalkers. The place is off limits.
Since when is the ward in charge of Slag-Heap?
Not anymore. From now on, you and the rest of the local scum need to keep your traps shut. Not bark.
I'm looking for Diode. The guard at the workshop told me
Name?
Skiff.
All right, go it.
Your equipment, Professor, not at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Out there in the zone.
Where's Diode?
Hey.
You know, the technician?
You like asking questions, don't you? Diode said you asked him about some scanners.
The thing about the
Hold on,
scanner...
Galen. Take a seat, let's talk. Dima?
Colonel, if I may. It's Skiff, right? I need you... I need all of us to understand the urgency of the situation, given the extreme importance of our mission. That goes for you too, Skiff. I hear you've managed to activate one of our devices. The Institute's most valuable invention. You got it to work at the old bridge, didn't you? And the artifact? There was a faded artifact in the scanner. What happened to it?
I see the scanner. Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals. Docker PDA detected. Someone here! Oh my god! Search him.
I was there. I was attacked, just like your men. The scanner was stolen. And I'm looking for the scumbags who took it.
Deem, are you okay?
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're all in the same boat. Help me find those bastards, Skiff. Maybe you know something I don't.
Something similar happened to Varan, a bandit from Garbage. He had a scanner and...
What? Another goddamn scanner? Why are there bandits running around Garbage with your precious invention?
Another scanner?
Don't play dumb with me! At this point, there are more scanners in the zone than there are fucking stalkers!
I don't know
well,
about
I don't
that!
know if
Whoa, whoa, guys. Varan's men were attacked. But one of the attackers had this.
Holy shit! A monolith PDA. Now I can finally burn their fucking nest down. Wild Island. Fortifications.
Colonel.
2... No, 3. They're pretty heavily armed.
Colonel!
Where are they getting their equipment? Give me the radio. Zotov, come in.
The scanner and the artifact out there in the hands of lunatics, among the mud and the toxic waste. Colonel.
What?
Please. What if the scanner gets damaged in the fighting? These are not stalkers, but former monolithians. No, this is out of the question. I can't bear to think about it. Maybe we should send some neutral person to the island. Someone who's already helped you. I mean us. Come on. Think about the risk. We could lose the very thing we've been striving to obtain.
Colonel, this is Otto. I don't copy. Please repeat. Over. Colonel.
Just checking in. Over and out.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to introduce myself. My name is Dmitro Dallin, and I'm the head of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. A temple of science, a haven for geniuses, a place where the Holy Grail is not sought, but invented. The scanner is the Institute's greatest achievement, but right now, all that really matters is the revived artifact at the heart of it. If you get it back, our dream can become a reality. Mankind will be transformed. We'll open the way for future technology. And it will all be thanks to you. Thanks to your courage and dedication to progress. You'll be leading the way. The brink of a new scientific era.
That's wonderful, man. But I'm here because the anomaly burned down my home on the mainland. And someone's gotta pay for it.
This cannot be.
But it did.
Another of your miscalculations, eh, Einstein? Skiff, head over to Wild Island and find their leader, Strider. He'll know where the gang hangs out. And if you can persuade him, he just may tell you what kind of shady business they've gone and got themselves into. I'll get you a new one. Take this. It'll come in handy if someone gives you the silent treatment. Good luck, soldier. Keep in touch.
Guy in the zone.
Who's that?
The bartender, of course.
Don't take too long, please. I can hardly believe we're about to get it back.
Why do you call the scanner your greatest invention?
You're already acquainted with its functionality. It used to be that we could only interact with the zone's manifestations, such as anomalies and artifacts. The scanner makes it possible to manipulate anomalous energy directly. Everything else is merely a side effect.
This is about more than just a scanner. What makes the
artifact could be the key. I hope you're not thinking about selling it. No one understands its real value. No one else would beat my offer.
How did the scanners end up in the...
I have no idea. Ask Colonel Chornobyl. I don't understand why you need to be so dramatic. Were it not for this, who knows how long...
I'd like to hear more about S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
From wondering what's hidden inside those walls, are you? I understand. I've never been one to ignore a good... Imagine you found the Holy Grail. It can cure the sick, give hope to the despondent. Would you hand it to scientists so everyone could benefit from it? Well, my answer is S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Its purpose is to channel the power of... See you later.
Wait, what? S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2?
Yeah. I heard he once got so drunk he couldn't even recognize his own face.
You know the way.
mirror.
Wild Island.
Oh, wow.
Talk to their leader, S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Here's to the legend.
Find out what this monolithian gadget has to do with my men getting killed, and...
What can you tell me about
The middle of the zone used to be protected by a well-armed and superbly trained group called Monolith. Of course, their exceptional discipline had more to do with so-called scientific progress than any kind of training.
How did this...
The Wardens are doing their job, Stalker. S.T.A.L.K.E.R has been secured against outside... But our brilliant Professor Dahlin here is too obsessed with his experiments to keep... And he leaves his toy.
What's gonna happen to this...
We'll maintain order here. Nestor was a compromise, but the time for compromise it. If the ward isn't in control, the locals will be at each other's throats in no time flat.
I need more information about
Noontide is what's left of Monolith. By all accounts, they're a shadow of, but I still advise caution. Their base on Wild Island is heavily fortified, and it looks like they've got... Besides, those combat skills stay with a man forever. Even if your memory gets what... Yeah.
Here's to the common good.
Cottonwood. What are cottonwood?
Kind your dome's made of, you blockhead.
Any questions to my commanding officer?
Cheers.
Permission to speak freely. Look around, all you see is trash. That includes people too. Not just here, everywhere. If it wasn't for us, the zone... At ease, Stalker.
Hey, Skiff!
It's gonna be hard time for the slag heap. The Kingpins won't be happy if there's nobody here.
I'd like a word with you, in private. I don't even want to know what Korshunov wanted from you. Blah, 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 keep in order, blah, blah, blah. The zone is the... He doesn't give a damn about mankind or the zone. Even though the ward is already becoming a part of it. Don't tell him that, though. You should drop by the sawmill, Skiff. You've already seen one side of the zone. It's about time you saw the other. You won't regret it. Long faces. Let me cheer you guys up. Two stalkers are riding the Ferris wheel in Pripyat, munching on cotton candy and sipping beer. One says, just look at this lush scenery. And you didn't think we could handle that controller.
What are you doing?
Keep it short. That's all? Good.
Take your pick, Stalker. Bring back some loot next time.
The brood and the commissary are gonna...
Well, where are you? First, if you need fixing, come see me.
You must be tired, little chopper. It's all right. We'll be late. Greetings. Sometimes I think maybe it's the people who are to blame. Hope you have a soft landing.
blind dogs aren't fully blind, and they're terrified of the colour orange. It reminds them of fire, you see. Those instincts are awfully strong.
Oh, I see.
Talk to our boss.
I talk to our boss. Gas mask off once, and it dropped dead right away. I don't waste bullets on him anymore. I just take them down, up close and personal. I trust your hunt was successful, Stalker. If not, feel free to seek my advice. I collaborate with scientists and possess extensive knowledge. I've been to both. I'll give you my first tip free of charge. We're a close-knit community, after all. We all tread in the shadow of the same perimeter and seek refuge from the same emissions.
Sure.
Ever tried disabling an anomaly with a grenade? A well-placed hit won't destroy it outright, but it can render the anomaly harmless for it. But figuring out when it will come back to life requires either guts or hours of observation. Now, would you like another tip? The next one will cost...
Are you gonna tell me how important it is to develop my anomaly sense? Amalgamamos.
Look, listening to advice is only half the battle. You also need to know...
Okay. Give me an...
We're going to jump ahead a bit in the syllabus for our guests. I can tell this isn't your first rodeo. You need an advanced tip. Well, here you go. A pseudo-giant is kind of like a bear, and its eyesight is poor at best. If you run in, it will think you're part of the scenery and leave you alone. Unless you piss it off first. But then, you're gonna need a whole new...
Are you gonna...
Look.
So...
A first for not...
Enough of this bullshit.
Hey! Are you messing with us?
Easy, guys. Just give us a couple of minutes alone. I got this. I don't want to keep my audience waiting, so let's cut to the chase. You're looking for either money or loot. We're both reasonable men, so how about we make a deal?
Really?
I'll give you the coordinates of a stash. It's got some choice loot, you'll love it. After that, we'll never... Now, assuming we're on the same page, leave this place. Stop hindering others from... That's it for today's lecture. Let's thank our fellow stalker over there who tried to snag my hard-earned wisdom for free.